Welcome back to yet another episode of everybody's favourite luthier-based unboxing video with me, Tom Sands. This is FUNBOXING. So today we've got 3 parcels. Little one, baby bear, mama bear, papa bear. And I'm excited because I don't quite know what's inside here. So let's take a look. I think we'll start with the big one. All right, so Swan Morton 10A scalpel. Let's start slicing. Oh yes, oh yeah. This, as you can see, comes from our friends at Dremel. This is a Dremel 8220, 8220, 8220. High performance 12 volt lithium ion cordless multi-tool with LED. I'm very excited about this. Let's see what we got. Now, we've done a Dremel unboxing video before, and everybody knows that the Dremel is the luthier's best friend. We have maybe like 10 Dremels at this point, a Dremel dedicated for each task. I even bought a label maker to make labels for each Dremel so that there can be no confusion as to what the Dremel is meant to do. And this one is a cordless one. 12 volt. And I imagine instant shut off. That is a satisfying motor sound. This, I think we're going to use this one for, I'm going to have this as my dedicated rosette Dremel. This is my current Dremel setup for rosettes. I've got it mounted in this auxiliary base here, this plunge router base with a center pin. And one thing that I always get slightly irked about when I'm doing my rosettes is the cable gets in the way. You're doing your spinning around, the cable starts to get all tied up and tangled, starts to distract you from the really important stuff that's going on at the business end. So, you know what? I'm going to say goodbye to this for this particular task. And welcome to your new home, Dremel 8220. Cable? What cable? Brilliant. I'm going to enjoy that tremendously. Let's just do this one more time. Oh yeah, don't you just love how that cuts off straight away? It's a nice little soft start as well. It's not kind of all in your face all at once. So, let's set this to one side. As always with Dremel, we get a nice little tool pack. I have found these guys to be so useful. These little sanding drums, especially the smaller ones, for getting into detail work on volutes, so I will definitely keep hold of these. We've got the usual cut-off wheels, grinding wheels, polishing wheels. These are great for doing frets, and just all sorts of nice little bits and pieces. We'll keep hold of those, and always very, very useful. What's this? What's this? Don't know what that is. I'm sure I'll find out. Nice little attachment here. So this is that's going to be really nice for if you're ever doing any kind of engraving work, or if you're carving a bridge, perhaps like we do, doing some sculpting. That's going to be just great. I am very excited about this. I really like the weight of this. I expected with the battery that it was going to be really heavy, but it's not. So I'm going to do a little comparison here. Let's see if I can just weigh the bodies, the difference of the bodies. Got my little fishing scales here. These are very handy. I use this to weigh each of my guitars. And we're going to weigh these Dremels. So your standard Dremel, this is the Dremel 4000, weighs 600 grams. The Dremel 8220, 700 grams. So not a lot in it. They've done a great job there to keep the weight pretty comparable. Let's see what else. And I've got another. Can never have too many Dremels. This is a slightly smaller kit, slightly smaller of the two, so not as many auxiliary parts and pieces. This is more just the body and the battery. And again, having two of these is going to be so good. I think these are mainly going to get mounted into bases, into the plunge bases. Nice little addition of the LED on there as well, which is going to be great for when you're doing your detail work. Again, this one I will probably get set up in a plunge base. We'll use this one for our fine inlay work. I think that's going to be really nice. So handy. And we've got some chargers, and I can only assume that in Baby Bear Box we have got an additional battery, which is very thoughtful. Fantastic. Well, I am very excited. We have not one, but two cordless Dremel 8220s. Can never have enough Dremels as a luthier. I think we're up to, I think this makes it 12. 12 Dremels. What's the collective term for Dremels? Days, what do we think? A choir of Dremels. All right, cool. So, look all these bits and pieces. I love it. 8220 Dremel in focus. Unboxing video. I should have tightened that up. Good day.